Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Not the most accurate pass. Wan-Bissaka. He's gone forward. De Jong. 15 minutes till half-time. Pirlo. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's the keeper's ball. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Shifted upfield. Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Varane. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Thuram. And it's De Jong. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And the ball's gone astray. He's picked his way through. Messi's cross.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Messi. And Wan-Bissaka. De Jong. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run. Oh, that's a key interception. James. Some good work on the right flank here. James crosses. Well read, and the danger is averted. Kagawa has created one goal already. Now it's Mbappe. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far, I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Cerezo Osaka claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. So straight into the second half. And he's in! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That looks a decent ball. This looks promising. So no... And the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Cerezo Osaka have their second corner now. Varane is there to clear. He's going for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. And he's heaved it away. Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
マンチェスターユナイテッド選手の交代をお知らせします。背番号5マイケル・オーウェン、背番号11クリスティアーノ・ロナウド、
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
リオネル・メッシ、変わりまして背番号30
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That could spell trouble.
以上の選手が入ります。
Pirlo. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Now, oh, just a keeper now. Shot a goal. It's in. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Cerezo Osaka, visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Haaland.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
There's impressive jump. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. James. Vieira. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, delightful ball. Now it's Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Hangs in a cross. Varane clears without hesitation. And it's James. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! No, not quite.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Good ball, good take. Oh, super find. He has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. And here's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rafael Varane. Thuram. And it's James. Tries to play it through. Shot, surely! De Jong. He won't be happy with that one. Showing great feet there. Chance for a shot! It's their second corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. It's a good-looking delivery. Cerezo Osaka have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Messi. And it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Well, that has not gone well. Bruno Fernandes finding himself in space. Just needed better contact.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
セレッソ大阪選手の交代をお知らせします。
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
背番
time.
号20アーリング・ハーランド、背番号10リオネル・メッシ、背番号23香川真司、背番号510の部分
Makalele. And the counter is on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. Beckham. Now it's Bale. Distributed tidily. Lofted in. Now he's off and running. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Vieira. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rice. Bruno Fernandes. Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. Rice. He's found a way through. So that's it. It is all over. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Well, I have a feeling that Shinji Kagawa will be key today, Peter.
He should feel good about himself as well. Fabulous applause as he came out of the tunnel. Mind you, great expectations as well.
Well, he's very good both on and off the ball, so he'll be constantly looking for space in and around the area to find a telling pass or two, or making those intelligent runs to get on the end of things.
And he's proved over the course of his career he can do all of those things and a whole lot more. Oh, some astute defending there. Mbappe. Cerezo Osaka ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. There's the crossfield ball. Sakai. That's good running with the ball. He is through here. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And they can counter here. And he's managed to get free. Now the ball in. Impressive jump. There it is! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Cerezo Osaka are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And across it goes. Terrific effort! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
Urawa Reds really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
That's good play. He's looking unstopped, and the shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Looking for the run, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh no! Great vision. Sky receives it in a wide position. And Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He has found a way through. Oh, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Haaland. Threads one in. Oh, well played, well played. And that's a throw-in. Ono, given the lift of his goal. Ono makes a dash for it. Kagawa. To Maldini. Pirlo. Vieira. Van Dijk. Vieira. And it's Bellingham. And it's Kagawa. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe! Haaland receives it in a good position here. Ono. Bellingham. He's in a great position here. Sky kept his eye on it, and he's there. Can he finish? What a wonderful goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Showing great feet there. Oh, that's neat. Oh, there's a probing ball. Messi. That's it, 45 minutes up. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Cerezo Osaka leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So, into the second half. Very nicely done. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played out wide. He's rising! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Now it's Mbappe. And it's lofted through here. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Ono. Sakai is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That is good alertness. He's got away. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Hasebe cuts it out. It's a good surge, he's making up the left-hand side.
Urawa Reds really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Thuram gets it clear. Hasebe. To Ono. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Now that's a lovely exchange. Corner it is.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Ono with the short one. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Urawa Reds have their second corner now. They've played it short. Cerezo Osaka have the chance to go the other way. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
And
it's Roberto Carlos. Chips it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, that's nice.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's a throw-in. Chooses to go crossfield. That is ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Driving forward.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good strength. Well, there's the clearance. That's a cute ball. That's beautifully weighted. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bale's cross, towering header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post!
Cerezo Osaka can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And he can clear it away. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Strong running down that left flank. Well, this is surely their last chance. That is lovely. And that has put a halt to things. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's run loose here. No foul, says the referee. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Cerezo Osaka can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And there's the shot! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Has to go back here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Now somewhat off target. Oh no, this does not look good. Shot a goal! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's been taken short. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Pirlo standing over it. Oh, great leap! Oh, split-second reaction.
Van Dijk actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Rijkaard can get it clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Haaland. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's running away. Oh, he's got a big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's put paid to the danger. Spread it left. And it's Pirlo. Stood up well to him there. Messi. That's a good foray he's making. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's Bellingham. Hazard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hazard. Cerezo Osaka leading here thanks to that. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking to play him in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's had a shot! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Nice looking ball. Neatly clipped into space. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Rijkaard tries to clear. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Now, can they get him away? Well read, and the danger is averted. Bellingham, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he's running through. He's free, he has shot, surely! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Bellingham.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! And there's a goal! And Deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Cerezo Osaka are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And we are back on the way. Hazard. And claimed it. Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi goes for a shot, and again, goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Haaland. Over to the right flank. Messi. Haaland takes a shot! And he's stuck it away! And they're back in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Cerezo Osaka leading now. Roberto Carlos.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
But that has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Cerezo Osaka clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! And it's Kagawa. And here's Haaland. This looks promising. Barcelona can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Real chance! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence.
背番号23
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now he's off and running.
クリスティアーノ・ロナウド
Vieira
背番号11キャレス・ベイル
looking for a
背番号
runner.
22デイビッド・ベッカム
Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's very neat. Vieira. It's Bellingham. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Sends it crossfield. And that's been won straight back. Bale. And here's Azar. Now there's a fine ball. Crossing. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cerezo Osaka get their fourth corner. And a header! Roberto Carlos clears without hesitation. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Now, this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Cerezo Osaka close now to seeing this one through to the end. Beckham.
Cerezo Osaka really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries from a long way out.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
That has ended up in no man's land. Maldini looking to provide the... And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Celtic have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And it's Messi. Applies the finish! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That's a simple one for the keeper. Celtic are looking to go forward now. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And he's gone backward here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Haaland! Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. He's had it taken off him. Still goalless. Nedved, and he's managed to get free. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. That's beautifully weighted.
Celtic really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Back in possession and ready to go again. Bellingham. Picked out brilliantly. And a shot! Frustratingly close. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba charging forward, the ball at his feet. For a throw in. And it's Jordi Alba.
Oh, really well played.
He's shifting through the gears here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Punched away. He has a look up. And now a sudden chance to counter. And Messi! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Leicester with the clearance. Kagawa. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bellingham. Lovely, now then. Messi, very much a man of this moment.
This is the time you need that pace.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Mbappe. Rodri gives no quarter whatsoever. Messi has it in a wide position. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe. And he's got away from him. And it's Bellingham. Tries a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Not the most convincing of passes. Vieira. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Cerezo Osaka go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Cerezo Osaka have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So we're off again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Vieira has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never... Chance! Oh, there's a probing ball. Kagawa. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Searching passes, and the shot! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a throw. No, again there's no way through. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now.
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
But here's Haaland, and here's Mbappe, Kagawa, and this is Kagawa. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pirlo. Haaland. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, terrible pass.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Maldini. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. There's a sharp little ball here. He won't be happy with that one. Desailly gets across to intercept that. Vieira is always looking to break lines. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Cerezo Osaka can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Substitution for Celtic, number 10, Lionel Messi. Coming on to replace
Now it's
him
Haaland.
is number 15, Johan Cruyff.
Cruyff tries to play it through. Bellingham. Desailly makes the interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira wins the duel this time. And it's Bellingham. Haaland. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Celtic, number 9.
Celtic have opted to make another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Somewhat off target.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, no joy this time. Cerezo Osaka can consider themselves just about safe now. He is through here. Now it's Haaland. Nedved. Rodri. Nice bit of trickery. Can he get on the end of this? Caught offside that time. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rodri. Now it's Hullet. Well, that pass isn't the best. Threads one in. Now it's Haaland. He's picked his way through. Great chance! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
And that's it. And thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Cerezo
today's
Osaka
match.
can seal the deal here and now. A win guarantees promotion, and their loyal following will settle for nothing less. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Cerezo Osaka need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. A lovely feeding. Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Gullit. Oh, well measured. Nicely intercepted. Well, clearly Uli Hoeneß was a great in his own right, but was also known as one half of a legendary strike partner.
Yeah, and he was the more creative one, Peter. Likes to use the left side, a great dribbler who set up as many goals as he scored. He'll be asking questions of anyone on his side and just looking to try and get behind that defensive line.
He has outstanding strength, of course, silky feet and sharp running and even sharper finishing. And here's Gullit. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gullit. He's had it taken off him. Haaland. That's been slipped through. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's... Oh, that's ambitious. Good strike, quite an alarm. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Haaland. Messi. Rijkaard is there to clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Hoeneß is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. He's found space here. Oh, important interception. Kubasi gets it away. Looking here to chip it through. Zico. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nicely aimed pass. And he plays one through. He is through here. It's a pretty loose pass. Ødegaard. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Now Hoeneß. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Gullit. Gullit. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, that's delightful. And he welcomes it in. Gullit! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Onana. And it's Gullit. Hoeneß. Now it's Haaland. He's through here. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Bullish header! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, was he a little smarter then, Peter, than he needed to be? I'm not sure he needed to cut it as fine as he did. He had enough of the goal to aim at.
And he was quick to react. Half-time getting close now. Bellingham. Spread to the right. And here's Bellingham. Ødegaard, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Oh, well measured. Oh, he's all alone. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And again! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead. And that signals the end of the first period.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 20, Zico. Coming on to replace him is number 5, Davinson Sanchez.
So right back into the action.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
He's on it, can he get away? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tries to pass it through. Manchester United needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Gullit. Pirlo. Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. Time and again they are repelled.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Kagawa needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And a chance! Loose ball. Oh, what has happened here? Ødegaard. Oh, good climb! Kagawa. Ødegaard goes for the header! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he latch on to this? Hoeneß finding himself in space. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, well played. Exemplary, that.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
Manchester
9,
United with the corner.
Luis
They're
Suarez.
first.
Number 10, Bruno Huguet. Number 21,
And
Julian
now a
Huguet.
sudden chance to counter.
Coming on the field. Number 7,
Now it's Roberto Carlos.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Expertly
Number
cut
19,
out, really nicely done.
Rafael Leao. Number 30, Lionel Messi.
And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And smartly reclaimed. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Rafael Leao. Kakatani. Now it's Bale. That's a good ball out wide. Beckham, he's picked his way through, getting up there! It's in! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cerezo Osaka cut their deficits and look... Oh, he's been caught napping! And that is well cleared. Kakitani.
Cerezo Osaka really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Messi. Cerezo Osaka very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter.
Great chance! There's a goal! And they are back where they started in this fight for promotion.
Yeah, and you really have to give credit to the way these players have handled themselves. Can they get another? Probably. I really shouldn't be tempting fate, but I'm backing them.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're...
Oh, good effort! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rijkaard. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's a key interception. Ødegaard. Rijkaard. That's a look and plays it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Over to the right flank. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Chers spectateurs, nous vous souhaitons la bienvenue.
Well, here we
pour ce
are
match.
with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. Cerezo Osaka with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of and pull it! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Mbappe. That's good play. Kagawa defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Takes a shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Cerezo Osaka penetrate first. And the finish! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. And here's Messi. Oh, he's bustling through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great vision. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Desai. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That is good alertness. Bullet. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Haaland. There's the shot! Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Mbappe. Hazard. It's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's there to make the challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Haaland. Bullet. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Azar. Well, that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.